This video is for exercise 110 on page 28 of Sound Innovations, and we are learning the concert B-flat major scale. I actually mentioned this a little earlier on. I don't remember which video, but when we were talking about keys, I think I mentioned scales, or I think actually, now that I remember it, it's back when we were still together. I forgot which note we learned last, but then I think I mentioned, oh man, did you know that you can play a scale? So we kind of talked a little bit about scales. The concert B flat major scale is going to be one that you'll play in a lot of bands. It's a standard scale for when you're doing band stuff. So even if you're playing with other people, it's one that a lot of people know. So it's actually good if you want a little challenge to memorize this one. So you start on B flat and you go up some notes one step at a time, and make sure you're in the correct key signature. So this one we have two flats, so obviously B flat and then E flat. So when you take a look at this, that fourth note, E is going to be flat in third position. So let's give it a go. So concert B flat major scale. 1, 2, 3. So what's good about playing scales is, or in this way to do it, ascending, it kind of helps you warm up to get to that top note. So every time you're moving up a note, you're kind of, tightening your corners, making sure that's a stream of air is nice and strong, a little bit faster as you go up. So if you find yourself kind of sputtering on a note, so like say my G, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 measures in, so that G, if that's not sounding good, or if I don't feel like I can play it, it's go back a couple notes. So I start maybe on that E flat 2 measures before, and kind of work your way up to G. And it's kind of a good way to do it visually with this exercise as well. So let's try it one more time. Nice full deep breaths every time you take a breath. So 1, 2, 3. So let's try the last couple notes. So let's do the second half. So let's start right on that concert F. So in first position, we're gonna go to G in fourth, and A in second, and B flat in first. So right on that F. 1, 2, 3. And make sure that A is in second position. It's not an A flat. And yeah, so this is a really good one to memorize. Practice it. It's a great warm up as well, since you kind of get to practice your range. And you'll see more major scales to come.